One underrated Prime Video sci-fi show blends genres in a clever way, making it the perfect mix of the mystery-driven Bosch and the mind-bending story Dark. Genres have a practical function for audiences, but they can also be limiting when creators restrict themselves to the conventions of a single label. While this applies across the board, it's particularly true with science fiction. Some of the best sci-fi shows of all time defy the norms that could have ruined them. The Twilight Zone's lasting legacy wouldn't be nearly as profound if the show didn't combine sci-fi, horror, and fantasy. Doctor Who has found a way to blend science fiction, historical fiction, and fantasy over its 62-year span. The X-Files mashed up sci-fi, police procedurals, mystery, and horror. Firefly embraces both westerns and space operas, which wouldn't seem to go together at first glance. It's better for creators to stretch beyond their comfort zones and embrace different styles of storytelling. Ultimately, this is exactly what British writer Tom Moran did when he created the show The Devil's Hour. Despite sounding like a fantasy, there is no supernatural in sight. Instead, the show not only blends the best parts of mystery and police procedural, like the hit show Bosch, but also becomes a full-blown sci-fi series, akin to Dark. The Devil's Hour is as mysterious as it is mind-bending. The Devil's Hour follows a woman named Lucy who inexplicably wakes up at 3:33 a.m. every day in the middle of the Devil's Hour, which is the nickname for 3 to 4 a.m., with terrifying visions. The rest of her family has odd experiences as well. Her emotionless 8-year-old son sees people who aren't there. Meanwhile, her mother spends time talking to chairs, claiming to have conversations with people who aren't visible to anyone else. Everything takes an even stranger turn when she gets connected to brutal murders. The Devil's Hour was horribly mismarketed as a drama thriller, completely missing out on the opportunity to bring in viewers who would love the twists and turns. In reality, the show fits much better in the categories of sci-fi and mystery. It has the slow-burn mystery of the TV show Bosch. At the same time, The Devil's Hour has mind-bending time loop elements similar to Netflix's Dark. I can't provide any more specifics about how they're similar, or I'd risk spoiling the entire story. However, you can trust me when I say Dark fans won't be disappointed. Prime Video's cerebral sci-fi mystery can be binged in one weekend. One of the best parts about The Devil's Hour is that the story is quick and easy to binge-watch. The story unfolds in a way that keeps viewers engaged episode after episode, even though it is slow-moving. The acting is absolutely top-notch, which shouldn't be surprising considering Peter Capaldi is one of the leads. The story is also set up in a way where you can also play a fun game of, can you figure out what's really happening before the show reveals it? It feels like a puzzle box. On top of that, the runtime is much shorter than other TV shows with multiple seasons. The first season is only 6 episodes, and the second is 5. Theoretically, a really dedicated individual could knock out the whole thing in one day, but that would be quite exhausting. However, it's a great choice for anyone with a free weekend, Season 1 on Saturday and Season 2 on Sunday. The Devil's Hour Season 3 is already on the way. Anyone who decides to binge-watch The Devil's Hour on Prime Video can do so with the comforting knowledge that Season 2 isn't the end. The show was renewed early for Seasons 2 and 3. The creator always planned for the show to last 3 seasons, so the story will be complete by the finale of Season 3 of The Devil's Hour. Although Prime Video hasn't provided a release date, we're projecting a late 2026 release, based on the show's history. If it's anything like the past seasons, The Devil's Hour Season 3 should be extremely satisfying. It's one of the few Prime Video shows with a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Additionally, past seasons have provided proper answers to the biggest questions, which bodes well for the final installation.